Hey crafty friends, this is Julissa of Paper Gems by Jules, and today I am unboxing the new March 2024 Whit kit by Unity Stamp Company. And I am going to start with the new herringbone patterned embossing folder. This is fun because it can be used for both masculine and feminine cards. The same goes with the pastel gingham perfection paper. I love kits like this where you can use it for anything. It's not limited to the actual stamp that comes with it. And this stamp set called Lily Notes, it's great. I love the fonts. The floral is really pretty, and it comes with the matching stencil. So the stencil you can color the image with. If you're not like really into Copic coloring or pencil coloring or watercoloring, you don't feel like it, you don't have the time, this stencil will do it for you. So this is really fun. So this is what we're going to do today. I'm going to use the stencil. In the end, I do use a little bit of Copics to do some final details, but overall we're going to use the stencil. It does come with a little bonus washi tape, but I don't use that. However, let's get into it. So I stamped the image off screen, and now we're going to get into the stenciling. I am using it's this sticky mat thing that I have. I'll put it in the notes. I forget, it's by Waffle Flower. But anyway, so I have my cardstock that I stamped the lily floral image with Copic friendly ink, even though I'm not using Copic inks. And I am going to select some distress inks. The inks that I'm using, I'm going to reference my distress ink pattern paper. Isn't this fun with the paw prints? I love dogs and I love animals, so this is kind of how I wanted to use this pattern. But anyway, so I'm going to use a dried marigold. I think I use the wild honey, and I think it was a spiced marmalade was the three colors, because I wanted an orange, but I wanted it to be a little bit of a yellow, but just a little softer, not a bold orange, just, you know, like a soft orange. So it had to have some yellows. So those are the colors that we're going to start with. So I'm going to use the softest color first. That's going to color the base, so that's going to color the majority. And again, when you're using distress inks and you're coloring, you can go soft to keep it really light. And if you want a deeper, darker color, you can go over it again. It does layer on, you know, just like if you're painting something, if you want to just add another layer, it does become a little darker. So you can use that. I'm going on into the next color, and I'm just going to move on to the next piece of the stencil. And as you can see, there's four pieces up to the stencil, at least 4 layers to it. 3 of them are for the floral, and then the last one are for the leaves and that one bud. So you'll see here. Lining it up isn't too bad. I think I'm just, again, it's new to me, so I'm still trying to figure it out. This is my first time getting it. I got it and I opened it up and figured, let me share with everybody how this evolves when you get it, when you get the Whit kit. It's so fun. Instant inspiration, instantly, you know, you want to start creating with it. I love that. I love that about the Whit kit. And it's not limited to just one thing. Like, you don't feel like you have to use all of the products. You don't feel like you can only use one of the products. They're great to mix with other Unity products. They're great to use with other stamp company products. So I love that. I love that it's a mix of things to play with. So this is the third layer of the stencil. This is where you would put your darkest color. You can also use like a gel if you wanted to use like a fun gold. You could do a dark color and then do a glaze over it to kind of give an element of texture. There's a lot of different things you can do. All right, I realized here that I didn't get any green, so let me hop on over to my handy dandy green section, and I think I got the peeled paint for this one. Yeah, and then I'm using the small little daubers for this. And then I think I went back and just bear with me because I'm trying to go by memory as I watch the video myself. I went back and I used a little forest moss on the insides of those leaves to give it just a little more depth. So I think this is where, yeah, okay. Memory serves me right. All right, so I'm using the same little dauber, not a big deal. It's all the same greens. But yeah, just a little depth there. And look at this, done, done, done. Isn't that awesome? All right, so now what am I gonna do? So let's make this card. So where am I going with this? Oh, I'm cleaning up, I'm thinking. Now to die cut. All right, so I wanted to put this sentiment, but I want to use the gingham paper. So what I'm thinking is I am going to trim this down with the scallop and stitched rectangle dies, also by Unity. If you don't have this, this is a staple die set. If you go onto my Pinterest or my Instagram, you will see that I use this all the time. It's just a standard, clean and simple die set that works with everything. It's just neat. I love it. I die cut this at an angle because I kind of wanted the leaves to cut from edge to edge, because what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fussy cut it so that on the bottom end is the gingham. But let's stamp the sentiment first. So here we are, and I'm going to use VersaFine Clear to get that bold, crisp black for the sentiment, because I love the juicy fat font used for this this stamp set. I use my VersaFine Clear a lot. It's pretty beat up. You know, I hold it pretty hard when I'm trying to get that good ink on there. So it's almost time. I don't know. For some reason, I refuse to buy another ink pad. Like, I guess it works, you know, but it's really beat up. It's gotten some miles on it, but that's all right. Look, again, it still works. It's fine. All right, so we've got beautiful just a note, simple card, can go for anybody. And look, my Misty, my mini Misty is falling apart because again, it's got a lot of miles on it. Anyway, so here I am. I'm gonna fussy cut it from the bottom. So what we'll do here, really easy, great way to add dimension to a card, great way to add a little pop of color on the bottom. Super easy. Does anybody else not like fussy cutting? I used to hate it. My hands used to hurt. I have Hashimoto's disease, which is a autoimmune disease, and part of the issues are that my joints would hurt. Finally got my medication regulated and my hands don't hurt as much and I don't have those joint pains, so I am able to fussy cut again. So I try to take advantage of it while I can. So found a light orange gingham in the paper pack. I'm going to die cut it the same, try to use those lines to keep it nice and neat, and then I'm going to line it up perfectly. Now you could pop this up if you wanted to. You can add ribbon if you wanted to, but I'm going to keep this nice and simple and flat so that it's easily mailed out. So I'm going to also use the scallop, and I'm going to die cut the scalloped edge of that stitch and scallop die cut in black, so that way it highlights it when we put it on a white card base. So something else that I do with all my cards, if you ever get one of my cards, I make a heart with the glue on all of my cards so they are sent with love. It's a little thing I do, just it's an inside thing. So you'll see, again, when I glue, I'll always put a heart in there. Just, again, my way of sending everything with love. What did I just forget here? Oh, let's use another element of the kit. All right, so here I am. I'm going to emboss the black base with this. Now, you don't really see it here, but when it's received, the texture is there. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've been inspired. Make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks so much.